Download the My Digicel app and shake to win this Christmas.
Let December 2020 be one to remember. Drive away with an Axio car from Predo Baby with 4 different options to win. Follow us on Facebook at Predo Baby South America. Predo Baby diaper is known for its premium quality and high absorbency level. It keeps your baby dry and comfortable with its stretchy waistband. Available in regular paste and pull-up pants style from newborn to stage 7. See press for details or contact us on 233-2473. Predo Baby, the diaper of the new generation.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Hello, welcome to today's news at noon on Kaieteur Radio that comes to you with the compliments of Predo Baby. I am Kevin Smith, and these are the top stories we are tracking. Oil and gas body says getting Exxon to give unlimited insurance is key sign that renegotiation is possible. Agri Minister calls on Auditor General to probe massive variations in NDIA contracts, one found to be more than double the original contract price. Bartik, a 7-year-old girl raped, juvenile held. President Ali defers to quote-unquote ministers on support for international oil probe. And Health Ministry sets protocols for Ghana-Suriname border reopening. Stay tuned to stay informed.
It seems like children have been home from school forever, and you've done baking, drawing, schoolwork, and played Ring of Roses about 100 times. We've all been under some strain lately, but let us embrace our children. They're under strain too. Let's show them more love, patience, and care. Let's help to build their resilience in these trying times. Not just today or tomorrow, but for the future. Their future.
A message from the Child Care and Protection Agency, Ministry of Human Services and Social Security, and UNICEF.
And now for the news in detail for Saturday, December 5th, 2020. The Oil and Gas Governance Network stands firm that ExxonMobil's Stabroek Block agreement is renegotiable, and that former EPA head Dr. Vincent Adams proved this during his stewardship in the post. In October last year, Dr. Adams said how he had ensured that the environmental permit handed to ESSO includes a provision committing the parent company, ExxonMobil, to accepting unlimited liability for all costs related to oil spills or any other such incident. This was done for the Liza Phase 2 environmental permit. This is a departure from what is provided for the PSA for the Stabroek Block, which governs Liza Phase 2 and other projects. The Oil and Gas Governance Network co-founder Darshanand Kosial said Dr. Adams and his team acted in the best interest of Ghana by working with and convincing Exxon to amend the terms associated with the Stabroek Block to protect Guyana. Meanwhile, a precursory examination of 2 contracts that were awarded under the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority, or NDIA, by the APNU-AFC regime 4 months after the 2020 elections were held has shown massive variations. According to Minister of Agriculture Zulfikar Mustafa, the former regime had awarded the 2 contracts to preferred individuals who subsequently made significant cost adjustments without receiving all the relevant approvals. The minister said that he examined 2 contracts for the operation, servicing and monitoring of NDIA hydraulic excavators for Region 4. 1 contract was awarded on July 1st, 2020 for $64,716,350. He said that the request was made for the variation to the cost of the contract to an additional $46 million, even though the contractor did not complete at least 90% of the work. In other news, the residents of Bartik, Region 7 are disgusted and upset after a 7-year-old girl was discovered bloody muddied, sexually assaulted, and unconscious, some distance away from her home, while the alleged perpetrator was found hiding naked in some nearby bushes. It is understood that the perpetrator, said to be the child's 15-year-old cousin, is currently in police custody at the Bartica police station. When the police had arrived, residents had already tied up the teen, who implicated another older teen as being involved in the crime. Residents were in an uproar on the street while the teenage boy was being placed on the back of a police ATV to be taken to the station. The residents, armed with pieces of sticks, including the victim's parents, started to beat him. And now let's tell you, with national support behind calls for an international probe into the oil blocks giveaways, we yesterday posed a question to Ghana's President Irfan Ali on when the nation can see such a probe being commenced. But Ali told us that he would not comment on the issue as his quote-unquote ministers already addressed it. It is important to note that Ghana's Natural Resource Minister Vikram Bharat has never once addressed issues relating to the award of the Kaieteur and Kanji oil blocks. In fact, only the Vice President, Bharat Jagdeo, has been vocal on the topic. It should be noted as well that Jagdeo is not a minister. It is now 12:06 p.m. Coming up after the break, President Ali extends meeting invitation for former presidents on December 15th. Meanwhile, Minister of Agriculture says farmers to be compensated for problematic GRDB seeds. Do stay tuned.
This Christmas, Shake to Win just got bigger! Now when you purchase our new bigger Digital Prime bundle and Shake to Win, you can choose your prize and share it with someone you love. So, shake more and share more! Share more daily prizes and guaranteed wins every Saturday. You can win laptops, cash, smartphones, credit, data, and so much more. Shake more, share more. Activate a Digital Prime bundle in the My Digital app and Shake to Win this Christmas.
And now for the news in detail. Making good on his promise for inclusive governance, President Irfan Ali yesterday dispatched invite letters to all of Ghana's previous presidents for a meeting on December 15th. According to Ali, there have been no responses to the invite as yet, but he is hoping for a fruitful conversation on moving Ghana forward. The invite list comprises now Vice President Bharat Jagdeo, Donald Ramatar, Samuel Hines, all former PPPC government presidents, and Ali's immediate predecessor, David Granger. It is unclear whether Granger would be in attendance since his coalition had failed to recognize the Ali administration as legitimate. Granger himself has refused to concede to Ali despite formally promising to do so after the GCAM declaration. In other news, farmers who obtained the GRDB 10 paddy variety from the Ghana Rice Development Board and are recording poor germination outcome for the first crop of 2021 can look forward to full compensation. This was the assurance given by Agriculture Minister Zulfikar Mustafa. GRDB also released a statement yesterday where similar sentiments were expressed. The board noted that it produces approximately 25,000 bags of seed paddy annually at the Rice Research Station at Burma, Maikoni, and another 5,000 bags using contract growers. It is understood that farmers purchase seeds from GRDB and also produce seeds. Furthermore, GRDB said it is known that the variety GRDB 10 has slow germination. In other news, NPTAB yesterday opened expression of interest for pre-qualifications and qualified contractors for the design build of the Demerara Harbour Bridge, as well as available financing options for the said bridge. They saw 20 international companies submitting bids to NPTAB to secure the highly anticipated project. The construction of the new bridge, a hallmark project in the PPPC's manifesto, is set to land in Nandi Park on the east bank of Demerara from Lagrange on the west bank. Notably, no cost for the prestigious project have yet been established. In other news, a 34-year-old murder accused who allegedly murdered 16-year-old Sanisha Lal in Essequibo last month was finally remanded to prison yesterday. Yogeshwar Kumar, a resident of Bounty Hall on the Essequibo coast, made his first court appearance yesterday when he appeared at Sadi Magistrates Court before Magistrate Esther Sam, charged with murder. The court heard that on November 11, 2020, at Richmond Housing Scheme on the Essequibo Coast, the accused allegedly murdered Lal. The case was adjourned until December 29th for statements. And all SLU customers opening bank accounts at Citizens Bank Guyana, Inc. can now use their driver's license as proof of address. This is according to a source from Citizens Bank. The source further detailed that the provision was introduced earlier in the week and it goes for all of its branches. Governor of Bank of Guyana, Dr. Gobin Ganga, stated that the bank has indicated this guideline to all the commercial banks and hopes to see them implementing this measure. It is now 12 hours 10, time for your COVID-19 update. The number of worldwide coronavirus cases has reached 66.4 million, with deaths at 1.5 million and recovery cases at 46 million. The Ministry of Health yesterday recorded 73 new COVID-19 cases, pushing Guyana's total number of confirmed cases to 5,601. 705 persons are in approved home isolation, 45 are in institutional isolation, 22 are in institutional quarantine, and 5 are in the COVID-19 ICU at the Liliendahl Infectious Disease Hospital. The Minister of Education, Priya Manik Chand, yesterday defended the conditional reopening of schools for face-to-face learning. She said the former government had kept students disengaged and didn't have a plan. Manik Chand lamented that it was important to keep students engaged. She said that global research around the world proves that the longer you keep students away from school, the more learning loss they will suffer, which will most likely result in them dropping out. And coming from CNN, COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations and deaths are at record high levels nationwide, and officials expect the U.S. will soon bear the full brunt of another surge of infections fueled by Thanksgiving gatherings. Meanwhile, state health departments and governors' offices across the country are finally being told by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and Operation Warp Speed how many doses of the coronavirus vaccine they will initially be receiving once the vaccine is authorized, and it's not enough. With the Pfizer vaccine emergency use authorization expected later this month, and perhaps also for the Moderna vaccine, states are learning there's not enough for them to fully vaccinate those designated as their first and top priority. And that brings us to the end of today's News at Noon. I am Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening. Remember, the news came to you with the compliments of Predo Baby.
Let December 2020 be one to remember. Drive away with an Axio car from Predo Baby. With 4 different options to win, follow us on Facebook at Predo Baby South America. Predo Baby diaper is known for its premium quality and high absorbency level. It keeps your baby dry and comfortable with its stretchy waistband. Available in regular paste and pull-up pants style from newborn to stage 7. See press for details or contact us on 233-2473. Predo Baby, the diaper of the new generation.
Want value for your advertising dollar? Then place your ads on Kaieteur Radio's Newscasts. Streamed live on 6 different mediums, reaching hundreds of thousands. Advertise today and watch your dollar grow. Call us on 225-8465 or 226-8210 today.